welcome to the start of another vlog. That is basically dinner. Cheers, Jacob. Let's go in and try our luck. We've got all of this all to ourselves. Note to self, read the pool rules. We've made it to the Polly. We are going to the Wailulu Bar and Grill. Yes, our realtors is in here somewhere. Quite literally the nicest coffee we've had since we've been here. Our time here is winding down. That's it, we've made it back. It's a reunion. They've had a life-changing situation occur. They are going to need to pull out of buying the house. Good morning and a very happy Saturday. And it is a welcome to the start of another vlog. Today, we've got two little bits of plans for today. First of all, though, before we get into that, an update on the offices that you saw us visit on Friday at the end of the week. Mark got the quote back for them from that larger windowed office. And how much was it, Mark?
Very expensive. So what their class is a 6-man office.
Yes.
Which I think Stephanie said was 229 square feet.
Yeah.
So bearing in mind this is a serviced office.
Yeah.
It includes parking, but it's just public parking, so you're just parking outside with... It includes all your utilities, includes your internet into the facility and furniture. She said if you want something that's not available within the building, they can order things, but you have to sign up to a minimum of 6 months. And that was $4,680. Oh yeah, I nearly fell off my chair when I saw the quote. Yeah, no, that's not happening.
So, if that's the road that we go down, it may be more that we look for just like space rather than a serviced office.
So, to give people some context of what we're looking for, right? There's been lots of things going on based on what I'm looking at doing here as both as an individual and then as a company. I've got other people that want to look at doing company work stuff with us. So, you know, based on a conversation I've had earlier this week is we might need to get an office because there might be 3 or 4 people that are working and they're not all coming to our house. So I said, well, let's try and keep the cost down by using one of these serviced office type environments.
That's not keeping the cost down, though.
Which, back in the UK, they're not that expensive.
No.
I hired a serviced office.
Local to us,
which was not much smaller. It was about 160 square feet, so it wasn't much different.
Yep.
It was £460, which is like $580-ish.
So yeah.
So significantly less. Well, I've been looking at sort of standalone offices where they're not part
just
of
basically
service systems. It's just an office.
building.
It's just a building that you then go in and just do what you want to do. And they're significantly cheaper. That serviced office basically works out around about $230 a square foot, $220 a square foot.
Yeah.
The non-serviced versions, and okay, you've got to pay your own utilities and all that sort of stuff that goes in there, but they're not going to be anywhere near that sort of money. You're looking at, even in a prime area, you're looking at $40 a square foot per year.
I imagine some of it comes from the fact that these serviced office things are effectively monthly versus signing up to like a longer term lease.
It doesn't matter much difference. You get a reduced that $46.80 was on a month-to-month basis.
Yeah.
They do get cheaper if you sign up for longer terms, but it's not going to be half.
No.
It might be 20% less, but it's still going to be.
No, I'm just saying the commitment to having like effectively just a building is
it's 12
you're
months.
going to be signing up for a minimum term, aren't you?
It's 12 months. So there's some flexibility. I still think it's ridiculously expensive. I think that's probably why most people work out outside of bloody Starbucks.
Yeah. But either way, we won't be going with that Regis for right now, unless somebody else is paying for it, basically.
No, even if somebody else is paying for it, we're still not doing it.
So...
That's not happening. I don't care who's paying for it, that's not happening.
Yeah, so back to the drawing board on that one. But that's just that little update for you. But back to our plans for today, after that very
It wasn't. It's an important update.
I know it's an
Anybody
important
who's coming
update,
over here
no,
who's
I
coming
know.
to do a
They need to know
E2
these
or an
things.
EB1, EB2, and they're contemplating hiring people and having an office.
Yeah,
It's massively important to
it
understand
is.
what
You need
costs
to
are.
understand what that costs, and it's
Because
a lot.
if you're factoring in spending a $500 a month on an office, you can get 3 people in,
That ain't happening.
and it's actually more like $3,000 a month.
You need to know.
Well, that's a big number difference. That could be the difference between you making profit and not making profit. So.
True. But anyway, back to plans for today. We, as you can tell, are in like swim attire, which means it's another water fun based day. And we're going Finn.
Aquatica.
Yeah, say it with a bit more excitement.
Aquatica.
Kind of. So yes, we are off for at least a morning, if not into the early afternoon, at Aquatica, and then this afternoon we are heading to Celebration. We're gonna, if we get time, we're gonna hopefully grab some food, but that all depends on what time we leave Aquatica, as to whether we eat in Aquatica or whether we eat out. And we're going to come back, get showered and changed, and then we're going to meet friends in Celebration. So Darren and Charlotte, who we met at Salt Shack.
Right,
Salt Shack.
Sharon and Darla.
Oh yeah.
Darren, if you're watching this, your new names are Sharon and Darlet.
Yeah.
That was a mix-up by Jacob. I've no idea why he said it.
No, we're not quite sure how he got there, but he did.
Sharon and Darla.
It's fine, Jacob. I know,
Sharon.
it's fine.
Sharon.
No, we've embarrassed him and he feels silly.
I'm going to tell him. I'm going to make you say it to him later. All right, Chelsea, how's it going?
So yeah, we're going to go meet Darren and Charlotte in Celebration and go for a little stroll, take their doggy for a walk and get some ice cream. And come along on a little wander around Celebration and maybe even a spot to eat. Obviously this video comes out after the fact, but we will also have gone live at Aquatica, as I was unable to edit a video and get a video up for today. The plan is to go live, so it was Finney's idea. He's been wanting to do a live for ages, so be kind everybody. Well, not that you're watching this after the fact, so that's irrelevant really.
See you later.
Oh dear me. So yeah, we're going to be doing that, so hop on over there. So come along with us to Aquatica. And there is Aquatica.
Seriously.
It's our first wild gator that we've seen this trip.
I've seen a wild gator.
Is it like we're absolutely nailing this wildlife spotting thing that we've got going
I
on.
started it.
We have, however, established that the armadillo Marky saw was roadkill, which doesn't really sit right with me for counting that as actual wildlife spotting.
Maybe there's anything.
I'd rather see one alive. So if anybody knows where I can see a live armadillo,
I know
when we
I
move here, then I can, apart from at a zoo, obviously.
want to see a real shark.
It'd be good to see one in the wild. I know, yeah. I've got somewhere we can take you to go see live sharks in the wild.
Yes.
What?
I'm gonna send Daddy in a shark cage.
Yeah, I'm joking.
He's always said he wanted to do like it shark diving, so you know this is going to be like the real deal.
Do not go with the great white because they will.
Oh no, it'd just be with bull sharks and hammerheads and
bull sharks are
tiger
the-
sharks.
Bull sharks are one of the most aggressive sharks
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
world.
it'll be fine. It'll be fine. That is a very cool company, whose name escapes me right now. Is it shark diving? Shark something or other. Anyway, they're based out of Jupiter. They're on Instagram. I've been following them for years.
Yeah, that's
and
an awfully long way away, that is, to get there.
I wonder, it's like that's going to be like a little trip away. That is.
A little trip to Jupiter.
Yeah,
The planet?
yeah.
It's like a gazillion light years away.
They've figured out a way to make it fast, so it's all good.
Yeah, by the time I come back, it's been like 3 years.
Get you out to space then, Jacob. You can say you've been to Jupiter.
I think gazillion light
Yeah.
years might be a bit of an exaggeration, but it's fun.
It's fun. But anyway, yeah, so that is, hold on, let me just find the name, because I feel really terrible that I can't remember it. It's literally called Florida Shark Diving, so I knew that I got the shark diving bit right. But, yeah, check out their Instagram page and stuff, because if you're into going shark diving, that's the company to do it with. So yeah, at some point in time, we're going to send him in a cage.
Yeah, can you see me in a cage?
I don't know whether you'll be old enough or not to do that, but you can. But you can sit in the boat and you can feed the sharks from off the surface, and you can see them all on the surface.
I want to feed some.
So do it like a family
You are
thing.
not going to want to feed
So
the shark.
yeah, we're definitely going to look at doing that at some point. But yeah, we're here. We have picked a Saturday, however, come to a water park, just like everybody that lives in the Orlando area, really. So hello, we are back in the car after a shower and a change. And now for the rest of today, we are going to the gorgeous celebration. We're going to meet Darren and Charlotte, as we told you earlier, get some ice cream, and we're going to go and take their dog for a walk with them. Just go and have a little wander around celebration, get to know the doggy walking trails and the walking trails, and just go and have a nice evening with friends. At least come along and see ice cream. That's obviously, we all want to see food.
Everybody can see that I'm wearing my shark hat again.
And Finley, yes, he also has his shark hat on again. It's already been worth the money. He's worn it that often already.
Is it on Hollywood?
Some very nice houses down here.
You chubby things that smell.
That's the menu. And then these are all the toppings. Oh my goodness.
Can I get 2 scoops, please?
Oh my gosh, that looks epic. You got a vanilla milkshake with a scoop of banana on top. Nice. Jacob's gone double Oreo. He went cherry and caramel pecan twist. I've got peanut butter caramel cookie dough with a banana pudding, caramel sauce and chocolate covered pretzels. That is basically dinner. Oh, we're going back into Disney World now after a lovely evening out, driving through the sign all lit up at night. Good morning and happy Sunday. Welcome back to Florida, and it's a bit of a chilled day today. Possibly just going to be really hanging around the hotel, chilling in the pool. We've got to go out and buy a couple of plastic boxes later because our friends Darren and Charlotte are going to store some stuff for us for when we come out, rather than us needing to take it back to bring it back. So yes, we're going to do that today, for which we're very grateful to them. So thank you, Darren. Thank you, Charlotte. Otherwise, it's a typical Sunday. I'm off to the laundry room to go and get the washing done, because we don't want to be leaving a whole host of dirty, stinking washing here, really, do we? So I need to go and get it cleaned. Everybody else is in this position. They are awake, kind of. In zombie state. For now, come with me while I do laundry at Disney. So the laundry here at Saratoga Springs is literally just across the road from our building. So that's nice and handy. So we're going to go over and see if there's any machines free. Luckily there's no one else in here at the moment, so I can give you a quick tour around. So as this is a big resort, it's quite a big laundry. It's bigger than some of the other ones we've been in. And if you haven't thought to bring your own stuff like I haven't, They have a little machine here where you can buy washing stuff. Right then, that's the washing set going. Let's go and sort out the tribe some breakfast. So after a fun sort of afternoon of playing in the pool, haven't we, Jacob? Finney's out in his shark hat again. Yes, I think he's going to sleep in it tonight, aren't you?
I don't know.
Maybe.
We'll try. We are going to head down to Disney Springs. Now, I know I didn't really record anything at the pool, and I'm sorry, but the pool was like ridiculously busy today. What we are doing now is we're coming down to Disney Springs for some dinner. So you're at least going to get some food content.
Me, Jacob and Daddy are always so fed up of Mummy recording food,
Yeah,
and we just want to eat it,
I know.
and then we have to wait.
You do.
What are we fed up of?
You're fed up of me filming food because then I make you wait before you can eat. We have made a last minute reservation at Frontera Cocina, which is the Mexican restaurant at Disney Springs. We've showed you this view quite often, but we're here again. We're not sad about seeing this view again, so hopefully you're not. So I would say that is probably the highlight of staying here at Disney Saratoga Springs, that you can literally, it's on your doorstep. You have the full range of food at Disney Springs effectively in your resort. And that's the way that I would look at this. Oh no, he's gone. He's gone.
He was like that.
We've made friends with this bird that we've seen nearly every
He's like
time.
this. The bird's always like this.
He just sits on the pegs post, doesn't he, with his arms out. He's flown off. So,
And
Too
it's a
windy
fun
for him
club.
today.
there's Disney bunnies over there. Jacob,
All your boost pants.
on the basis that we managed to get tickets for Epic tomorrow morning, which land do you think you're most looking forward to?
Isle of Bars.
Isle of Bars. Yeah, that's one on my list too.
I don't know.
And
I want to go to every single one.
you want to go to every one?
I'm wearing this.
What?
Ah!
Yeah, go on.
Cheers, Marky. Cheers, Jacob. Here's Finley's tacos. Here's Jacob's tacos. He's got the blackened chicken with a whole host of tacos in there. There's Mark's barbacoa enchilada. No, and this was my conchita pibil, something like that.
They've still got donuts.
Yeah.
Donuts.
So that's it now. We've been and got some Joffrey's supplies to take home. Finn's still got pudding. He's very happy because he's got a Joffrey's donut. And as being as we've not been in a Disney park, he has yet to get a Joffrey's donut. So now that's his mission completed. Good morning, everyone, and a very happy Monday. In fact, it could be
An epic day.
an epic Monday, couldn't it, Finn? Stealing Daddy's jokes.
I see what you did there. That's what you did there.
We are in the car. We're off to the Helios this morning, and we're going to try our luck at getting some of those same day preview tickets. Everybody that knows us, and as you get to know us better, you will understand that we are always late for nearly everything.
Well,
We are not on time as planned, but we're on our way and we will see what happens. Because either way, even if we don't get in today, we get to enjoy the beautiful Helios for the day today, which is what our plan will be for tomorrow, and we'll just swap it around.
I don't believe we're ever late. I think it's just that people expect us to be there too early. That's my philosophy, you know.
Hence the reason why we're late for everything.
Oh, that's funny.
This is going to be our Monday anyway. So we'll take you along for a little sneak peek of whatever it is we get up to, but obviously we won't, you know, do the full whole theme park day vlog in this, because yeah, it'd be a very long vlog if we did that. So weekly vlog anyway. So but if you do want to watch our full adventures in Epic Universe, I would suggest that you hop over to our Awfully Big Adventure channel, where we will eventually get through to our full Epic day and Helios day, whatever way round that comes. Let's go in and try our luck. Able to get Jacob's ride access pass.
This is fun, yes?
Whoa.
From Sweden.
Holidaying with kids when it's hot. That's the realities. Toadstool Cafe. Let's just say it's complete and utter chaos in here. We're going to get to ride the ministry. Get some lights on and we'll take you for a little tour around the room. So 937, this is a club room. On the right hand side you're heading into your bathroom, where there is this lovely little vanity, and then into the main bathroom area where you've got a huge walk-in shower and toilet. Into the main bit of the room you can obviously book adjoining rooms. To the left hand side of the room you have your television on the wall with a lovely chest of drawers here. Have a fridge, well, a little drinks cooler I suppose rather than a fridge. Desk with a chair and a lamp. Spinning round to the beds, it doesn't come with Jacob, Mark or Finley unfortunately, but these beds and this headboard, beautiful. And then a little table and a chair. This isn't a theme park view room, so our view out the window is over the entranceway and the parking lot, but we can see, as you can see just in the corner, in the top left hand corner, the eye. That then is our club room at the Helios. It's very nice. We made it a full 12 hours in Epic. The kids are done. They're off to their pyjamas. And that's it, we're going to go to sleep. So that is the end of Monday. And it's been an epic Monday. So it's good night from us and we'll see you in the morning. A good morning from the elevator in the Helios. Morning. Morning. It is Tuesday morning. We are checking out of the Helios today, so we've got to go and put the suitcase in with Bell Services. Shasha is also here.
Are you shaking your head for?
Not here.
He's not,
Not
here.
here.
No.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. We're all feeling a little bit like it's the penultimate day. Yes, tomorrow is the day we go home. So this is our last full day in the Florida sunshine, or overcast Florida sunshine. So we're going to spend at least the rest of the morning here and early afternoon at the Helios, just having a little look around, going to the pool area. So we will film a bit of that to show you around, and then we will head on back down to Saratoga Springs and finish off the day there, really. So that's our plan for the day. Let's just go and see Marky, who has found himself some new head attire.
I'm not expecting that.
Finley's picked up a blanket. It's a How to Train a Dragon.
Was you not expecting that when you came out?
No, I wasn't expecting you to appear. This then is the pool area, and which we've got all to ourselves at the moment. Pretty much.
There's no space at all.
No space at all, Jacob, is that right? Now you've got to decide whereabouts you want to go.
But Mum, look, there's no space anywhere.
Oh, don't know where, Jacob.
Not right.
So it's a very nice pool area. Nice, obviously new padded lounges. Only do you get given pool towels. They have these like sun lounger towels as well to protect the sun loungers, which is pretty epic. Goes with the theme. Oh, did you see what I did there? As everybody is staying here basically to get into Epic and get the same day preview tickets at the moment, we've got this whole pool area pretty much to ourselves. There are probably only a couple of other families down by the zero entry end, whereas we've got all of this all to ourselves. That's not bad, is it really? The pool bar here is called the Lotus Lagoon, and this is their menu. Quite an extensive drinks list here, obviously, so you can certainly enjoy yourself around the pool. Cocktails look pretty good as well. Quite a lot of the beers and a few craft beers there. This then is the food offering here. The hotel is themed around the Mediterranean, so a lot of the food here at the Helios is kind of along those lines. I would say, looking at the menu, is obviously this is their high-end hotel, and so on that basis the lounge menu and all of the food offerings in the hotel do come with that kind of deluxe hotel price tag. He's got something very exciting to tell us about the pool.
So basically, when you go under the water, if you can hear the music, it might, yeah, if you can hear the music, yeah, and then if you go under the water, you can hear it really clearly.
Have they got speakers in the pool? Also, interestingly, note to self, read the pool rules when you walk down to the pool area here. We got the kids one of these little pool balls from Ron John, and they've just been playing with it in the pool. Bearing in mind there is nobody else in this pool here with them right now. They are literally the only kids in the pool, and they've been told they're not allowed to play with this kind of ball. They are going to go and get them. They suggested a beach ball for them to play with, but they don't allow any form of like hard pool ball. So if you've got anything like this, or you know those sort of like, I'm going to say rugby ball shape, but they're American football shaped balls, you're not going to be allowed them in the pool here. There we go, look, they brought them down a little soccer ball sized beach ball that they can now play with. I guess this is mainly about ensuring that no guests get hit with somebody else's ball, and if they get hit by a beach ball, it's not going to hurt, and there can be very little in the way of complaints. I'm impressed with the old beach ball resolution. They've gone off to play Jenga. They also have cornhole, which is next on the agenda. So we did order some food off the menu. So this is our grilled chicken kebab. You come with one chicken skewer, and we opted for sweet potato fries. Comes with a couple of little dipping sauces. So here's both boys going at theirs, and you can see that is a really decent sized chicken breast there. And a whole host of fries. So for a kid's menu, the portion size there is really quite big, and it comes with ketchup. How is it, Finn? Good. Jacob, how's the chicken? Yeah, we're getting a nod, so that means it's good. They're not stopping eating. That is the end of our stay at the Helios. Now we're waiting for our car to be brought back round, because we did splurge and do valet when we arrived to make sure we could get in fast.
Just to put some clarity on the splurge, self-parking, this hotel is $36.
Okay.
It's $45 for valet.
So it's
$9 difference.
It's not so much of a splurge then, really, is it? Maybe for the extra $9, do valet. So we made it back to Disney's Saratoga Springs.
I cannot see.
No, it's very bright still, isn't it? We've had a quick shower and a change, and we are going for an adventure so that we can end our holiday
With?
well, the last night
Were they awfully big adventure?
Yes, to the contemporary to watch Happily Ever After. What a great way that would be. What a great last night.
And instead, it's not ready to begin, it's ready to end.
It would be. Well, kind of. It's the end of the beginning, if that makes sense.
I guess so.
Yes. Because we'll be going home to get everything ready and sorted to come back. Come along to the monorail resort. Well, this is as close to Magic Kingdom as we're going to get this trip. So look, there's the train station and the entrance. But not for us today. Instead, we're heading in this direction. We made it to the Poly. We are going to the Wailulu Bar and Grill. I'm going to go and see if we can get ourselves some yummy scrummy dinner. Managed to get a walk up for the Wailulu Lounge. We are going to have to wait 40 minutes, but that's perfectly fine. They have said that even if only what they've got available seat-wise is a
Outside or it's not?
inside, they still play the music, they dim the lights, you can still see the fireworks from the window. So fingers crossed that'll work. Otherwise, we could always just come and stand outside here. But the outside table wait list is 90 minutes, and so they'll already be gone by then. So that seems a bit of a pointless thing to do. So we're going to go for inside, enjoy the food, and see the fireworks from a distance, which will still be nice. You can just see the castle between those two posts. That's where the castle is. So when fireworks start, that's where they'll be. For our last night celebration cocktail, we've gone for the Mai Tai and the old fashioned. That one being like banana flavoured one.
Lily Ukulani.
The what now?
The Lily Ukulani.
He got stickers because he was able to pronounce it. There you go, look. So we managed to get Jacob just a plain burger with fries. Finley got the kids teriyaki chicken, which comes with fries and will come with a side of Dole Whip. Marky got the teriyaki chicken sliders with sweet potato fries, and he also got some of the garlic shrimp, and we feel like that looks like a face. And then I got the teriyaki chicken poke bowl. Looks very good. So we rounded out our absolutely lovely meal here. The food was very nice, especially if you like that teriyaki chicken type-esque flavours. Very, very good. We got to round out the evening with the fireworks, which was amazing. We didn't think we were going to get to see them this holiday, but we did. So that makes me really happy and made me nearly cry, as usual. Marky came out and watched them with me.
He didn't cry.
He didn't cry though, no.
It makes me get a bit emotional when I see you.
Yeah, it makes you want to laugh. Not like...
No, not at all. Because I know how much it means to you. So it's
I know.
nice to see.
But the one thing I did want to show you was the bill, which has surprised us in a nice way. Considering the food that we had at the pool today at the Helios, and this is considered a proper kind of sit-down restaurant, I felt this was a real good value for money restaurant. Loved it. Classic beach. But with the beauty of the fact that if you can get seating out on the terrace, you've got a firework view from your table. Even from our seat here, there was like a very kind of firework view from our table. And they dim the lights in here and they play the music. But we opted to go and just stand outside and watch them just outside the restaurant where we got a clearer view. And the kids just stayed sitting in here because obviously, you know, Finn came out in and out. But they were able to do that, which was really handy for us because, as you know, Jacob with his autism, he can't cope with going in the park to watch the fireworks. So us getting to see them is a very difficult thing. But after we did Villains Lounge last year, which was a great location, and we've done them from here now, I would definitely come back here again. I would definitely come here and try and get in to watch the fireworks. See if you can get a reservation for that time if that's what you want. But we obviously just did a walk up, which was top notch. But here's the bill anyway. So there we go, 134.72 before tip. It's got my name on it. It actually says my name, Jacob.
Is that one yes, that one no?
Okay, that's a chip and dip bowl, that one.
What's your name?
Chip and dip, chip and dip.
No, it just says trader.
Oh right, okay.
See?
Found our bedside lamps when we move house. When we get the house. Right, what we got? Yes.
Maybe.
Yes and no.
Marky, what are they?
Ladies.
Amazing. Look at these.
Oh, maybe.
Oh my god.
It's actually not amazing. It's actually
Yes,
amazing.
yes, yes, and yes.
No, 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 no.
They're only $300 each.
Now we're talking absolutely 0 cent, 0.0001.
Oh, and that is it. It is now Tuesday night, and we've managed to fit a lot into a day again.
We've done a lot today.
We've also all
No,
we've
done not a lot today, but we've done a lot today.
Yeah, we fully enjoyed our relaxing day at the Helios, and we all ended up catching the sun a little bit as well. Some more than others.
That is because
Tomato over there.
it will go brown. It always does.
Right
It's
now.
a bit glowy.
Yes, it's a bit glowy.
That's what it is. Glowy. You know?
But yeah, so we are coming to bed, and you'll get to see us tomorrow as we round out our trip here on our travel back to the UK day. Got a couple of little boo, I know, yeah. And can I be honest and say, this is the first time both of the kids have turned around and said they don't want to go home.
Yeah, the only thing they've said is they want to see the dogs.
Yeah, this is the first time ever that they've said that, which, thank goodness, we've got them there in the end. So yeah, it is travel home day tomorrow. Like I said, we've got a couple of little errands to run in the morning before we head off to the airport, so obviously feel free to come along with those. The main one being that we had to get a cashier's cheque for our realtor, and we all got so engrossed talking and chatting that she never asked us for it and we forgot to give it her. So we've got to go and drop it off at their office tomorrow. So that's something we need to go and do. I also want to pop to Walgreens, pick up a few supplies to take home with us. The kids want to take a couple of little snicky snackies back. They love Chips Ahoy, and so they want to go and get a pack of Chips Ahoy to take home. Maybe a couple of other little of their favourite American snacks to take back. Tide us over for a couple of months. So yeah, come with us tomorrow. But in the meantime, it's a good night from us. That is it. We are in the car. Yeah. Suitcases are in the back. Kids are there, all freshly showered, dressed. We're all freshly showered, ready for our homeward bound journey. We've had a relaxed morning, packing up, rather than rushing to get out somewhere. We obviously had a pool day yesterday and got had too much sun. Some of us
got a bit red.
Yeah, so we decided that we wouldn't make that worse by going and rushing to get out in the pool and sit in the sun again this morning, as we had a pool day yesterday. So we just allowed ourselves a nice chilled relaxing morning, as checkout was 11. So we've now just pulled out of Saratoga Springs as we make our way to Winter Garden, because we've got to go and drop the bank order thing, money order, to the realtor. Our other plan then is to go and get ourselves a nice big lunch somewhere. So come with us to Winter Garden as we've run this little errand. We also want to pop to a Walgreens. to go and pick up a few bits to take home, and the kids want a few sneaky snacks, so that may either be a stop in Walmart or a stop in Publix or whatever's closest to Walgreens, to be fair. So that is what we are going to do this morning. So some of these communities have some very regal entrances, don't they? It's some of what you would think to be more traditional Florida. The single story, wooden, some of them manufactured homes, some of them, but these are kind of what you would say are the non-HOA type
Proper Florida.
houses, yeah,
Real Florida.
where your neighbours are just exactly what they are. And you've got some of the older, more traditional single story houses here. The water area, the water splash pad thing is in Winter Garden.
And the Hungary bison.
Was there a public park? Oh yeah, public park.
That's where Cookie Can is.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So when we walked along that front.
Yes.
Oh,
And
look at
she's-
that. It's almost like they knew we were coming.
Handy. To have a nice little walk down Plant Street again, which is nice. It's lovely down here. Winter Garden is such a pretty place. City Hall is just beautiful. Seriously, it just makes me think of Marvel Comics. Don't you agree? It's like a Marvel comic. Anyway, we've got to go this way. Yes, this is Foxtail. So we're coming in here to get a drink. Heard lots of good things about Foxtail. So, our realtors is in here somewhere. Very nice, like, office in a building like this, haven't they? It really is the prettiest little place to come for a walk around. When we came on the Sunday, everything was closed, but today everything's open. There's some such cute little shops and cafes. Oh, a local art shop. Oh, that looks nice. So that was quite literally the nicest coffee we've had since we've been here. Possibly even the nicest coffee we've ever had. It was
Starbucks.
Yes.
Oh my
It was
God.
better than Starbucks. It was, yeah. It was really smooth. It wasn't bitter. It was, if you like coffee and you come in here, definitely find yourself a Foxtail coffee. And they also sell half-gallon bottles of their cold brew. So when we move here, I know exactly what I'm buying. So then we are in the car again now then, and off on the next stop of our journey. Despite walking past some lovely looking bistro-y type places, when we asked the kids what they wanted to eat, they want to eat Olive Garden.
I never said I wanted Olive.
Well, Jacob did. He fancies pasta. So we're gonna head to Olive Garden for our final meal of the holiday.
Guess what? What? For the past 2 weeks, it's been epic in the universe.
Shut up!
Jacob's carrying on with the epic jokes.
This is why Jacob's gonna be the terriblest dad in the world.
What do you mean?
Right then, so here we go. Olive Garden time. Yep, here are the famous breadsticks. So both Mark and I went for the same thing. So we got a build your own pasta bowl with rigatoni, chicken and marinara. That's kind of how it comes out. We did get them to drop some parmesan on the top. This is Jacob's build your own spaghetti marinara and meatballs. And we're just waiting for Finn's to come now. So that is Finn's kids spaghetti with grilled chicken and the side of fries. Good. Oh, and he got his peach smoothie. Finley nearly left the shark hat. That was close. But they found us and he got it back. Thank you very much to the staff at Olive Garden on Colonial Road. We are on our way to Walgreens because I've got designs on picking up a teeth whitening kit and also some more of the teeth whitening toothpaste we got when we was here, which was pretty good stuff. I'll show you when we get in there, because we bought some, and in the 2 weeks we've been here I've been using it and I've seen a massive difference in my teeth. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're not like proper American white, but I've definitely seen a bit of a difference in my teeth. Everybody here has got the most crazily white teeth. It's unreal, and I think it must just be a part of their general dentistry here. But I'm going to go and scout out some teeth whitening strips or a teeth whitening kit that you can buy over the counter. Just take that back and give that a whirl before we move out here and see if I can make a bit of improvement, because when you're standing and talking to the Americans whose teeth basically glow because they are that white, you all of a sudden start feeling a little bit self-conscious about our yellow teeth, given it's not a priority for dentists at home.
You feel self-conscious.
That's what I said, I feel self-conscious. So let's go and see if we can find the goods. Right, so this is the toothpaste I was referring to. When you are coming over here, get some of this. It is really good.
Approved by me.
Approved by Jacob as well. I'm going to give the Walgreens one a try, see if it works, but I've got 2 of those toothpaste to take home. Right, on a mission for some Chips Ahoy. So we've filled up the car and we're now very close to the airport. Our time here is winding down. We've got 8 minutes. Does somebody want to, you know, take the passports now and just mean that we've got to stick around for a little bit longer?
No.
No.
And the main reason for that is all of our visa
Oh, it's been applied with those passports,
has been applied
hasn't it?
for
Darn
on
it!
those passports.
We've got to go home. We've got to go home.
If somebody steals them or they go missing,
Yeah, we're in trouble.
not necessarily in trouble, but we could delay our return.
Oh, okay, so no. We're definitely going back.
And as I may have to come out in about 3 weeks' time, it's probably not a good idea.
Also true. Ah, that's it. Marky gets to come back to America while I get left with the old school run.
Swap if you want.
Well, yeah, I'll come out to America. I'm not saying I'm going to be able to do what you're going to do, but I can come out here. I'll
Swap,
be
yeah.
of no use to them whatsoever.
You can come and be El Capitan Legend, and I'll say it.
I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, oh, that looks good. Yeah, it looks like they kind of make that all right. I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't think that's going to work.
That's pretty much how it'll go. So what do you think? Yeah, looks alright.
Yeah, they look alright. You know, they seem nice people, and well, they seem to know what they're doing with that machine over there.
The weather looks alright.
Yeah, the weather's good. Oh, it's quite a nice place, isn't it, around here? That'll be a kind of the extent of my input, which is not what's required. I will be left at home, fending the family, the dogs, the kids, making sure everything happens at home, while Marky makes sure the foundations for here are laid. That's the plan. That's it, time to return the rental. Right then, we're in the airport. Now to go and put the bags in and check in. Through security. And now we're waiting for the last monorail ride of the holiday.
Monorail? It's like about 2 minutes.
We're at home. Where's the doggies? Roxy! Look, it's a reunion. Hello, Bell Bell. Hello, Roxy.
No.
Mark's getting all the loves. He's getting all the love. Are you giving Daddy all the loves? Yes. Yes, Daddy. You're getting the love. What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? I am now doing the delightful job of unpacking the suitcases. You know what I mean when you come back from holiday. If it's not the dogs jumping in them trying to see what's in here, it's the joys of the holiday washing. Yep. All of that to sort out. Hello, and kind of a happy Friday. We've not really vlogged anything since our travel home day. Things took a very interesting turn. Hence the reason why it is more of a melancholy Friday than a happy Friday. So about 4 o'clock on Thursday, we received a message from our estate agent letting us know that he'd received an email from the people that were buying the house, to say that unfortunately they've had a life-changing situation occur and they are going to need to pull out of buying the house. Not only have we been battling with the blues of coming home from Florida, which if you love the place, you know, you get it. So not only are we dealing with those post-holiday blues, but now we are back to the start of trying to sell the house. We actually then arranged a call with the estate agent to kind of form a plan of what we're going to do next. And he advised that as it is a bank holiday weekend, there will be a lot of people just heading away for a weekend. The weather's going to be relatively decent, or they've got barbecues planned, or they've just got things other than houses on their mind this weekend. So he advised against us relisting, or not relisting, re-establishing our listing as being for sale again. In fact, he said if we wait until after the 9th of May, because it's been 7 weeks since he originally listed the house, he will be able to list the house for sale as a new listing. But that can only be done every 7 weeks. And he says it'll be more in our interests to do it that way because it will go out on the emails. So when people search on Rightmove for houses listed in the last 7 days, or they get emails sent out to them with properties that fit their search criteria, it will only happen if they are new listings. So, hey Finley. He advised that we wait until next weekend so we can relist the house as a new listing and have as much access as possible to the fact that it's gone live. Given the fact that the house sold within 24 hours first time around and it got listed as pending, sold subject to contract and all that jazz, he never entertained any other viewers. He never got any other requests for it. So we really didn't get the benefit of having newly listed the house. So hence he's saying we wait and we go full pedal to the metal next weekend. So that's the plan. But that also means now the house needs to be put back straight. Everything needs to be sorted out with regards to tidying things away again. And we're going to have to go through the process of taking viewings again and all that fun jazz. Negotiations. And yes, the other thing that means is the furniture's not sold. Right now, we need to plan on the basis that we're taking everything again. That is the current state of play. So it hasn't ended out the week we were expecting. And it's been a roller coaster. With the highs of being in Florida, going to Epic, staying at the Helios, to the lows of losing our buyer. But obviously, we keep, going. Moving forward, we will head into next week with more of a positive mental attitude, or I will try, because I'm feeling a little bit sad, if I'm honest. It felt like within touching distance of it all, and now it just feels like it's been wished away again. Oh dear. Yes, we will get things tidied up in the house. We've got to finish unpacking the suitcases, finish doing the holiday washing. So all of that is going to start out next week's vlog. You'll be overjoyed with that, I'm sure. After watching me pack it all, now watch me unpack it all. And then we will be, going around tidying up and prepping the house for going live again. Other than that, we've got no further updates, so to speak. Obviously, you will have seen in the vlog about the fact that we got the document qualification sorted, so that bit's done. But as yet, we've not heard anything about an interview date, so we are still awaiting information on that. It may be that takes a couple of weeks for us to get that, because the thing that we're not sure about is whether they just send the date before they send the pack of information, or whether the basically the MVC ship the whole kit and caboodle to the UK embassy before issuing a date, which could mean that it could be up to 3 to 4 weeks. We will keep waiting to see what happens. But with that in mind, that brings us to the end of Friday night, because I'm about to take this little one to bed. And effectively, the end of this week's vlog, which may not have an awful lot in it about the move, but you will get some wonderful scenes of being in Florida and some snippets of information about when we were there. So I hope you've enjoyed watching that. And we will be back with you next week, hopefully with some more positive news. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed watching this week's vlog, and obviously all of our other vlogs, please, and you're not already, please do subscribe. Hit that subscribe button.
And hit the notification bell and like and comment down below.
Exactly. There we go. Finley summed it up for me nicely. Big thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. And if you've got any questions about anything that's gone on this week, please drop it in the comments below. Well done, Finsta. Right then, it's a good night from Finn, and it's a bye for now from me.
Bye-bye.
See you next week.